YouTube, never fear. Logan J's here, back with another sneaker related video. Today we got news that Jerry Lorenzo's with Adidas now, heading the basketball sides of operations of Fear of God. Earlier this year, was lucky enough to get a Fear of God. I was thinking we're gonna get a Fear of God 2, 3. Who knows how far this thing's gonna go? And come to find out, before the end of the year, huge news, huge. Kanye had him under his wings, and he went to Nike and then released a sneaker, and somehow they negotiated a deal, and it's Fear God Athletics. So you're gonna be seeing Jerry Lorenzo's influence in the Adidas basketball line. Just wanted to show you really quick, we got the Air Fear God Nike. Here you go. You can see the 3M popping off right there. Nice. And like I said, I thought we were going to see a part 2. I remember when Kanye said that he was sketching the Air Yeezy 3. Same thing happened. He was designing the Air Yeezy 3, sketching it or whatever, and next thing you know, he's gone and with Adidas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna back this up really quick because it's not gonna fit. And I'm gonna show you both of them really quick. Look at that. The height. Ooh. Check that out. So yeah, both these men left Nike and they're Adidas now. So very interesting. Can't wait to see what they got planned and what he brings to Adidas basketball. It's very interesting. I was not expecting that at all. We don't know anything behind the scenes as far as anybody leaking stuff. It's kind of hard now because of Corona. Maybe you could overhear things here and there, but with Corona, everything's more, you got to be in the area, and maybe his team kept it really good, try to avoid the leak, and then, next thing you know, here we are. But, he released a lot of colorways of these, and it's looking like that's it. So for anybody that's looking for these, I don't know how it's going to work for retros. I mean, they don't say Jerry Lorenzo like Yeezy on the box and stuff and the design. I don't know how this is going to work out. It's looking like it's not. It's going to be the same thing. The Red Octobers, the Yeezy 2s, and the Air Fear of God 1s, and the Yeezy 1s, of course, but like that's it. Yeah, it's crazy. He just released a video where it looks like I don't think it's fake. He has 3 stripes going down his back. Got tattoos, 3 stripes. I forgot. I don't know what he said. I didn't write it down or anything like that. But somebody like replied back to him like, "Why are you putting a big corporation on your body and stuff like that?" And he's like, "It's not," and all this stuff. So that's crazy, that he actually has that tattoo. I seen a picture, but I didn't know where it came from. But it came from that video. Somebody screenshotted it. So but yeah, he got a tattoo, and it's 3 stripes. Originally, that's a Carhu brand. Carhu was the original company that had the 3 stripes. Adidas bought them out. So, but if anybody didn't know that, Carhu does release sneakers. They have sneakers. It's like a lower tier. Nobody really talks about them. Nobody picks them up. I don't actually own a pair. I know Kanye actually wore one pair a while back. And that pair went crazy for just a little bit, but nobody hopped in no train or anything like, oh yeah, we're in Carhu, haha. No. I know Concepts has done collaboration with Carhu, um, and yeah, they changed their logo because it was the three stripes. So anybody wondering, like, oh, there you go. If you didn't know, now you know. None of these companies come up with their own original designs. Like they paid that lady, was it I don't know how much money for the Nike swoosh. Nobody from Nike actually like did it. Like she came up with the swoosh, they gave the money and done. Like no royalties on those swoosh. Imagine you get the royalties, everything you put on a swoosh on. Man, whew. Oh my lord. So the same thing with the three stripes, man. They bought them out, and they bought the three stripes. Crazy just for a logo. So, but yeah, big news. Jerry Lorenzo's with Adidas, and we ain't gonna see no releases happening anytime soon. When Kanye, when we got the news, it wasn't right away. It was 2013, and the sneakers released in February 2015, and I think it was like a fall, September, October, maybe July. I don't know. So you're talking about a year and a half. If there hasn't been no tampering, or if he has some kind of sketches going on, whatever, maybe they put it really small production and then eventually get it bigger and bigger. But I mean, it's different because it's basketball, but sounds like maybe the royalties are a problem with Nike. They don't want to pay. I don't know. They don't want to produce. They want to keep these things limited. That's the problem. People trying to make money, and Nike's not trying to have them at a higher tier or anything. So what I'm saying is, what's gonna happen with Virgil? Hold on. Yeah, what's gonna happen with Virgil and Off White? I mean, I don't know where they would be put in. He already has this whole thing with Louis Vuitton going to Adidas. Doesn't make no sense. But still, if whenever that partnership ends, because these things don't last forever. The only way that thing will keep lasting is if they do some kind of super deal. I don't know. They always changing it up. It's a revolving thing. Not saying that Jerry Fear of God is not gonna always be there, but it seems like they got a long-term plan going more than what Nike does. Yeezy seems like it ain't going anywhere ever. This thing is making a lot of money. I don't see Jerry Lorenzo's products being as big as Kanye, because Kanye's just a bigger, like name across musician. Not to say that he can't, Jerry Lorenzo can't, but it's just very unlikely. And same thing with Virgil. Kanye's got the music behind him. He's got other things going on, and connection with Gap coming out soon. Just I don't know, but you could never count out that maybe Virgil one day goes to Adidas. Maybe it'll be a short stint. So, but yeah, it's very interesting what's going on, and don't count that out. Um, and Virgil's behind the scenes, so he sees it. He sees what goes on. He's seeing what's going on, and so as well as Kanye, what's going on with his deal and anything going on with Louis Vuitton, and whenever that goes or whatever. I mean, he's got Off White. That's a luxury brand right there, streetwear brand. So you always have that. Um, But we'll see. It's very interesting, to see these things. It's gonna be at least a year before we see any product. I don't see it rolling out immediately, um, unless he uses certain like outsoles and midsole technology, and then just puts it on the upper and stuff. Similar to like what Pharrell does. He used the NMD outsole, midsoles, and put a new upper. So, but it all depends on how quick they could produce the um, product. Um, it doesn't have to be mass produced. Same thing, event, but it needs a lot of sampling because the quantum took a long time to come out. A lot of samples. I don't know how many samples Kanye went through before he finalized on making that the sneaker. So it's going to be very interesting um, to see what Adidas and Jerry Lorenzo's got lined up. Yeah. So but he did a great sneaker. I like what he did with the Air for Your God one. Great sneaker. Um, Couple design colorways that he came out with that I was just like, oh, I wish I could have gotten those. So same thing, very limited. The hype on these was less than the Air Yeezys. I think the hype played a part. He did release other um, silhouettes with Nike, but this is the most sought after one. But yeah, I think the one that I like the most is the question one, where it's basically like the Allen Iverson Reebok one. So and Reebok is still owned by Adidas, so I don't know, maybe he'll put out something with Reebok as well because they're under the umbrella, and he's gonna maybe do a collab with them. Seems very likely. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen, man. It's very interesting. Jerry Lorenzo is about basketball. Like, this is a basketball sneaker, so he's with the basketball. He has basketball silhouettes in his Fear God line because he has his own brand of sneakers, and they're inspired by Reebok too. The one look, and so there's a lot of rich history with Reebok that he's used and whatnot, and now he's with Adidas, the parent company of Reebok. And maybe that is a way to then eventually do something with Reebok. It's a long way to get to where you want to go. Maybe he wants to own Reebok one day. I don't know. But just thinking these things. Uh, Very interesting. Very interested to see what's going to happen in the future. I don't think he's going in. I mean, you got that tattoo. Why would you go to Reebok? But I mean, hey, people could do anything they want. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering if that really is a tattoo. That's one thing. I'm like, yo, is that the real tattoo? Like, somebody's got to get an interview. Somebody's got to get real questions. Like, is it like, because that's the thing. Like, not only did he leave Nike for Adidas, Kanye did. Is that a real tattoo? Or was it just for the thing? Like, I don't know. Normally, you don't do a video. And when I watched the video, it gave me chills. I don't know. The first time I watched it again the second time, it wasn't there. But I think more of when Kanye came in, like the music, it was like, it just hit me. It was like, what? But like I said, the second time, there was no chills. But it was crazy to have that feeling. I'm like, bro, I'm watching a video. I have no connection to the guy. I have a lot of connection to Kanye because I bought his stuff. I listened to his music. So I think it was more of that. And that's what hit me. So, but YouTube, just wanted to bring you this video, something different. And that's it. That's just my thoughts. All right. Peace.